testing this out and just using the computer microphone. I don't know how well that's going to work because I want to do a kind of a raw video to put on YouTube. Just letting you guys know that um, I'm keeping up some of my videos on YouTube. I was into Access Consciousness for a while, and these videos have a lot to do with that. So I was trying to start a business there, but um, I just want to let you know that I'm not following that anymore. I'm not looking to sell anything regarding access or law of attraction or any of that stuff. I still, have that kind of in my belief system in a few places, but I'm not hardcore about it. Right now, I'm focusing on my book, and that's Shadows in the Shadow of Downtown. I call it Shadows for short. And pardon me if you hear my neighbor's chickens and see them walking around behind me. They're always out there. Um, I just wanted to kind of let you know, I'm not trying to sell other people's stuff. I'm not trying to push you in a direction. I won't say that I'm not trying to push you in a direction spiritually. I am trying to inspire people. That is definitely a goal that I have. I want to inspire you to um, find find something that motivates you. I'm trying to inspire you to subvert the system. Uh, get out there and make something. Get together with other people. Figure out ways to get along with other people. There's a lot of that in the story where the characters are, they don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. They have different viewpoints on the world, and through the course of multiple episodes and seasons, they kind of get over that. And without all of them agreeing on necessarily the same worldview, but they start to understand each other better. Um, and I see that as something that we desperately need right now, okay? It is vital that we get together and try to understand each other. Um, it's not, it is kind of a major theme of the story, but the theme of the story that I discovered as I was working on it is us versus them, and it's throughout. And sometimes it's about the villagers versus the tainted, and sometimes it's about the villagers versus each other. Um, so even the little internal groups, it's separating themselves from each other when they can't survive if they separate themselves. And I think that applies to us too, uh, here and now. Um, one of the other things that I'm touting that needs to be done is that we need to be out there kind of preparing to see if the infrastructure fails, if the government and the corporations fail to support us, we the people, we need to be prepared to support ourselves on a grand scale. We need to preserve knowledge, mostly practical knowledge, but also just general scientific understanding of the world, various different cultures and religions, so that we can understand each other as we, get in, we become less global when the infrastructure fails and we're not able to travel as easily. We still need to understand that there are other cultures out there, there are other ways of thinking about things than what our immediate vicinity does. So all of that needs to be preserved. That's about the Shaman Network and the Geek Network that are mentioned in the book. And I want to be talking about those. So all of that kind of stuff is what I'm focused on now. If you catch something in the book that sounds like Access Consciousness, that's because I was into that while I was writing it. For the most part, I've tried to kind of shift that around, move it so that it's not directly about that. Uh, so just be aware of that. If you're looking into my past posts and videos, just understand that they're in the past. And I'm not trying to get you to join this group and buy their stuff. Uh, I'll be honest, I am trying to get you to join my group and buy my stuff. And so is everybody else. So uh, sorry, I'm shaking the camera as I'm moving around, but um, yeah, so this is a very raw video, and I don't even know. I'm sitting here with my old glasses with duct tape on them. Uh, but everybody on the internet says be authentic. I don't even know if you can hear me through the background noise. But I just wanted to talk about that and kind of put that out there and make that clear. So that there's not, well, hopefully there's not any doubt in my sincerity that I genuinely want to inspire people. I want the world to do better. And I think getting together and working with other people, getting over our social anxiety, which is my weakness, getting over our projections on each other, and um, not buying into the propaganda of how this group hates that group and group is against that group. There are people like that, but most people want to get together and make it work, and we need to focus on that. Um, I'm getting rambling off into other topics, so I'm going to stop rambling. And I just wanted to touch base with you guys so you kind of know where I'm coming from. And I hope this helps. And I genuinely hope everyone has a wonderful day and a wonderful week and a wonderful month and a wonderful year. And if it's not wonderful, I hope it's adequate and good enough and you keep breathing. All right. Have a good one. Bye.